I wonder, do you think like me, Kevin, and you think you go out there, you earn your wages, and you collect them at the end of the month and whatever it is, but all of this is beyond us. It's beyond mere mortal people. We're caught up in some sort of maelstrom, and goodness knows what way we're going to come out of this.
No, I think that's right. It's a political gamble. It's an economic gamble, but it's a gamble she has to take because people, through no fault of their own, are watching their living standards absolutely destroyed. So just people on low incomes who are really getting hammered, but people on middle incomes who are very comfortable in the past, could afford to go on holiday and so on, all of a sudden their disposable income is just being wiped out. And if she didn't take action, particularly when Labour, the Liberal Democrats and the SNP are all arguing for price freezes, she would have just been hammered and she'd be signing the death warrant of the Conservative Party at the next election. She clearly doesn't want to spend this money. In fact, she was dismissing energy support's handouts. Well, she's probably going to give the biggest handout in history now, because she has no alternative. Just sitting back.
An alternative, Kevin. She has an alternative. And I want to put this to Laurie, and I want your opinion, Kevin, as well, which is the moral responsibility on big industry. Does big industry have any moral conscience? If you're you're exploring, you're doing these oil explorations, the gas explorations, and you think, do you know, it's a bit embarrassing, the amount of money we're making. I know we like a few quid. We might like to make a bit of that. But this is just embarrassing. Do they not have, or should they, Kevin, have some sort of moral conscience where they say, do you know what, guys, we've got more than enough here. Have some of what's on our table.
Well, I believe they should, but often they don't because they owe their primary legal responsibility to their shareholders, who are doing very, very well at this. We've seen it with BP, we've seen it with Shell, we've seen it with Centrica, the owner of British Gas, which reintroduced the dividend. It's why the government has to step in and represent everybody else, the ordinary people, the people of Britain. That is the only way to do it. I think she is making a mistake on not raising the windfall tax she's inherited from